tell, especially when you realise there's a NSFW filter on the side.
Oh!
Oh yeah, it can go full ERP.
Oh my god.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna do later. 45 seconds to live, so get ready everyone. Where is Laura? Still missing Laura?
I don't know.
Oh shit. Well, you're connected, so if you want to continue the question, you can always do it with the other one.
Aye.
It's almost like I planned you to get connected to the rest of the party all along.
One of the users watching our thing is in a suspended account.
Live!
Wow.
Hello and welcome back. We had our dinner, we had our little break. We managed to get, food, which is good. That's the biggest thing.
Sustenance.
Laura's probably going to join us soon. But in the meantime, last we left off, Nan0 was giving our new member of the team quite some direct questions. Some quite direct questions. Words, I can do them. I swear. Which concerned a certain circle of unity. And, well, the whole debacle that you had to face in the first sessions. Howard? Looking
I'm Howard now, aren't I?
Well, you're Howard, you're Dr. Skell, you are Moose. Looking at this, you can recognize it. Well, you recognize the design, you know...
I recognize it as hypothetical. Yes. Alright, what is this? What am I looking at? Tell me what you saw.
You're all connected to a same call, so you can still answer. Magpie and John.
What was that?
What am I looking at? What is this thing? This fleshy beast that I'm looking at. What did you see?
This is what came from the summoning circle on New Year's. I don't know what it is.
And what did it do?
Well, it was trying to kill us for one.
It had the ability to crystallize things, I think.
Yeah, like it crystallized some dead people as well, and they became its minions.
Some became minions. 3 of the ritual workers became focal point for the ritual itself.
Alright, so... have any of you ever heard of a heavenly mirage?
Nope. Probably not.
It's an entity that lives within the astral plane.
Hello, Nan0.
Hi, sorry.
No worries.
One of my puppies was like, "It's cold, I don't want to go."
Oh, puppy.
And she needed to pee.
It's an entity in the astral plane that feeds on lost souls and grief eaters.
We're aware of that second part. I'm gonna send him the same image, but now zoomed out enough that he can see it is in this town, this realm, this city.
Well, I'd be amazed if you managed to take a picture of it and it wasn't. So,
I don't
the
know how
idea
that
that it
works.
could be pulled out of the astral plane and drawn into the real world is a point of some academic contention. Most
Yet it
people
happened.
tend to see it coming and go, oh no, and then just vanish from the astral plane and consider themselves safe. This is certainly the first time I've ever seen it being pulled into the real world.
Skell,
When it appeared, the people working in a summoning circle crystallized. Some other bystanders exhibited weird behavior, mindless almost, and very aggressive.
Well, yeah, I have no idea. I've never seen it myself. I've only read documents on it. Yes.
Skell, what you know in the academic community, there's been some rumor about something similar happening at the Seattle University a couple years ago.
Ah. So okay, so it's not entirely unheard of after all. I hear that the Seattle University tried to summon something similar. Well, didn't try to summon this, but something similar erupted there a few years ago. Probably this thing.
From what you heard, like from what you can foggily remember, there was something tied to students trying their hand at hands-on magic, and basically it was what you would define a frat party by mages, and some of them going, "Oh, we can fucking summon happiness. Let's do this," and they did. It went horribly. Like the whole thing was a disaster, of course.
So, a hypothesis. This, the Heavenly Mirage, since it tends to use its apparently divine and heavenly visage to lure and prey, might have been hooked by the idea of people summoning happiness. I was very careful in my original design for the circle to try to banish dark thoughts, not bring in happiness. Would that be fair to say, Jerry?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, apparently, this is what happens when you try to summon happiness. You get the Heavenly Mirage.
Here's my question.
Oh, that was very quiet.
Is this better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's my question. The alterations you have spotted, are they somebody making a mistake? Or is somebody deliberately calling forth this entity?
Absolutely.
So, without any input from our glorious GM, I'm going to have to say that it seems like someone's seen my intent in the ritual and either made the same mistake as the frat party in Seattle, or they've decided to see if they can adapt mine to summon the creature from the frat party in Seattle. Unfortunately, I can't tell intent through a ritual.
I can tell you that people evacuated before the ritual ended.
Well, good, I probably would too.
No,
Before it started.
before
People started,
the creature
before
appeared.
the ritual even was activated, people were leaving as if they knew something was going to happen.
That sounds to me like you need to ask them.
We're trying. I am satisfied by the current line of questioning. I'm willing to vouch for your entrance to the guild. Shall we get you signed in?
Hooray.
Did I detect sarcasm?
No, just nonplussed humor.
Very well. Let's go then.
Alright. It's about 3 in the afternoon between everything that happened. And you go towards the A.R.C building. The A.R.C headquarters in Cerulean Springs. It's a pretty renowned building, and you can see the spinning logo of A.R.C as in augmented reality as you approach, and you can see, as usual, a number of very different people coming and going from the headquarters. And you enter with your new catch.
And then immediately sell me to slavery.
Well, it's not that far off.
Immediately sell me to wage slavery.
Yeah, that's a lot more like it. It's 2070 after all. And you are in line. There's someone talking with Jaina and goes, what the hell do you mean you went missing? Wasn't he doing like that work? Wasn't it just like a couple days ago, like last week?
Just in case he's talking about me, I'm going to act extra robot.
And you can see Jaina going, listen, I understand why you're upset. I know you were close, but it's the same information that I got. He seemed to have died during the Circle of Unity. The guy turns towards you and sees you guys there and recognizes you and just goes, you know what, just forget it. Fucking forget it, okay? And it goes towards the bar area. Jaina looks at you and goes, oh, that was a conversation and a half, since I'm getting all of them lately. But I see you're back. See your record. Delivery went well.
Yeah, we
As well as that.
run in an unexpected ether storm, but other than that,
I mean, I'm glad you're safe. Did everyone make it back? I can't see Magpie with you.
they had some new parts they wanted to tinker with.
Magpie is just like a bit distorted, screams into the muse. Tell her to get us a better rental next time.
Magpie is recovering from bad car provided by employees.
Oh,
Employers.
well, they should have rented one from us.
It was included in a job. It would have been rather rude not to, don't you think?
Yeah, true that. I have to say, Verdstadt is putting on a lot of work lately. Might be more for you if you're willing. Anyways, what can I do for you? Credits should be already on your accounts.
Yes, we received them. Thank you very much. The situation is as follows. Due to the ether storm, we were forced to stock up for the night in one of the hunt stands outside of city.
Oh, Ramah. Been there a couple of
Yes.
times. Lovely city. Have you met Hannah?
Yes, we have. She was so kind as to allow Magpie entrance to one of the abandoned tech stores, which is why she is currently absent.
Oh,
And amongst the items there, we discovered a new associate. And I'm
Wait,
gonna
what?
motion to.
you can see a mode of confusion of Jaina's face as she frowns. Going, you found him You found your new associate in a shop?
In an abandoned shop, yes. Apparently, some of the equipment that was left there was sentient.
Beep boop, I am Howard.
Howard, you don't have to pretend she knows me.
Oh, thank God.
I mean, you don't. I don't see a reason to pretend in the first place. The city's pretty pretty
He's
good with
been
sense.
alone for a while. He's not sure what to expect.
Oh, she looks at it. What model is that? I don't see. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Magpie screams into the muse. He's also a millennial!
You don't know that yet.
And also, that dates me, and we don't want to date me because I might be older than that, so let's not.
Um,
Okay,
Poor
Boomer.
the original body was too heavily damaged, and sadly, this was the only available vessel.
Oh,
I am now a cuddlebat.
I mean, you do look awfully cuddly. Well, anyway, Howard, you said?
Hmm?
You said your name is Howard?
Howard, yes.
What can I do for you?
Well, lacking anything to do or anywhere to go, or any easy source of power, I would like to join this team.
Oh, you want to join A.R.C or the Menagerie specifically?
Arc broadly, but if possible, I'd like to join the Menagerie.
Well, yeah, no, that shouldn't be an issue. If the rest of the party is okay with it, obviously.
I might have taken him in.
She looks at you and goes, "You will do that, wouldn't you?"
I raise a fist and go, synth power.
I have no idea what you're talking about. And just like the pause, and then, did I do it right? Did I do it right?
Yes, you did.
I'm learning.
Then again, I'm not gonna argue too much with my robot overlord. Anyways, she goes through with registration of new data, and she sends you a form to compile with name, the date of activation if you're identifying as a synth, or date of birth if you're identifying as a human or person, as organic.
So when we were peeling all the little stickers and 0 to 3 Sardinians off my new body,
Uh-huh.
did any of them have like a rough date or anything so that I know how old like this?
You would have found, considering it was a piece in progress, you would have found a little scribbled note going,
Technically, you can take yesterday as date of reactivation.
you're cold.
Yeah, but I'd rather leave as few trails between myself and that bag as possible.
Then you look at the lovely information gift package you got from your new acquaintance and see what that suggests.
I mean, yeah, the hatter identity would come with a date.
Well, then I'll put that in.
Okay? You are currently 45.
Okay.
She goes, alright. Yeah. Everything seems in order. Do remember to put in your fields of expertise. Can help with the jobs.
Well, since I don't know about my secondary field of expertise, like my tertiary field of expertise, I'm just gonna go with like the same thing as before, the academics and catalog systems.
That can always be useful. I mean, with things like that, I might even send your way some jobs that require, exploration of dig sites, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, That's it. It's gonna be 150 for association with ARC. Then rentals are gonna be cut off from your paycheck as a percentage.
150.
Uh-huh.
All right. Like, fine. I guess who needs money?
We do. That's why we charge to get people registered.
That's 200 credits.
Anyways, with that being said, the Menagerie is okay with getting a new team member.
I am more than happy to help him get back up to speed.
All right. John?
Great.
John?
Oh my god, he's just realized he can't breathe out of water.
Don't worry, he can. He just
John has
sleeps
fallen
with it.
asleep yet again.
John appears to have a sort of insomnia,
Yeah.
narcolepsy type problem.
Ah, hello, John.
No, but I got called away for a second.
Oh, okay. So, are you okay with Howard as your new team member?
Yes.
All right. Can someone ask Magpie and Panda?
Yes!
Magpie has sent her virtual agreements.
All right. I will need a handle for you, please. Howard?
Well, can I come up with that later?
Well, yes, you can. Just make sure to fill it in after on your profile after you're registered.
Because it would be good for me not to be mouse.
Okay. Oh, I'll have to change the overlay again.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I need to
Well,
make
for
changes.
two
anyways.
reasons. I can't be mouse because we already have NaughtyMouse, and I can't be moose because MWS is another identifiable serial.
Yeah, understandable. Well,
Sorry for ruining
you
your
could
overlays.
just name yourself Lemur.
Panda, Magpie, Mouse, and Lemur. You're the left one. The
Amazing.
left out.
I mean, it will go well with the teaming.
Or you can name yourself the Wizard.
Nah, you could call me Lemur. How do you pronounce
Lemur.
Lemuria?
Oh, Lemuria. Oh.
Yeah.
What do you mean, light in French?
No, the Lemuria
The
as the ancient civilization. Ancient alleged civilization that it still haven't been discovered and no one knows if it exists or not. A lot of people say it is.
Sure, go for it.
Alright,
Awesome. Yep.
well, Lemuria it is.
Lemuria. Lemuria.
Alright, that's gonna be everything sorted. Just gonna wait for confirmation for the paperwork and you receive a little beep. And on your overlay you can see welcome to ARC package with an instructional video as well. It is as trashy as you can imagine an organization instructional video might be. Like, we're talking full on Wendy's.
Hey gang, welcome to ARC. Now I know what you're thinking. Must be quite a dangerous job.
Yeah, something like
Don't
that.
worry, just a helpful little health and safety clip to get you on your way.
Oh, by the way, they seem to have been shot not too long ago, because in the video there's even a very fashionable Naga giving instructions.
Really?
Yes.
Really, Tom? Really?
No comment? Is that an option?
I mean, it certainly is.
At least it will be enjoyable to watch then.
Very much so. She is very charismatic.
Yeah, for some people it might even have a rewatch value.
Yep.
have a back value.
Well, if you're into that sort of thing, I'm sure.
As Magpie coughs heavily on the other side of the line. And yeah, with that,
Is Magpie the sort of person to have designed the woman in the red dress?
I mean, I don't know, Magpie. What
What does that mean?
Oh, you have you seen the Matrix?
The what?
The Matrix.
Long time ago.
Okay, it's a
It's a reference to the Matrix. Basically, one of the characters, when they do the all virtual reality training, added the woman in the red dress because it's oh, that woman is fucking amazing, I love her, and
like
they decided
she's just there to be attractive and distract you.
yeah.
Ah.
And the line that follows seeing her is literally, were you paying attention or were you following the woman in the red dress?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I mean,
Shit.
she will. Magpie will
Okay,
design.
this has been a massive pop reference to tangent, shall we?
Yeah, we shall. We're nerds. What do you expect from us? Anyways, yeah. You are registered. You get the welcome and instruction video, and after that, you have to sign up a number of
Waivers.
waivers, if you're gonna get killed on the job is not on us, sort of thing. And contact information for next of kin. And after that, you're welcomed and you are officially a member of Team Menagerie. And now you do have on the ARC overlay, you have a constant connection with a team that you can disband if you want, but you have it.
Imagine disbanding the team just after you joined. What a shame it would be.
I've downloaded malware along with the introductory materials.
And now all your screen is like male enhancement products popping up here and there.
Just to rub it in on your robot impotence.
Everyone turns back and just sees the robot lemur foaming at the mouth.
Yeah.
Black oil slowly dripping out.
There's the best electric fusion noodle place in town as well. There's an ad for that. There's some shadiest porn site ads as well. Malware is amazing.
Anyway, yeah. By the way, you get a contact with Panda as well. Who is apparently currently still busy with...
Dying.
Well, yeah, Panda is dying. She's dying, Maud is dying, but not really. But, but she couldn't make it this couple of weeks because of sickness. But
Yeah, it's influenza season, guys. Don't forget to get your jags.
yes. And Panda is still busy with family stuff.
Their date turned into a weekend.
Yes.
Long weekend.
But yeah, Jaina looks and goes, I know the introductory video doesn't really look that much, but please watch it. It is part of the confirmation process. But you get to the end of it.
I'll be sitting there reading it. Or watching it.
Thank you. I mean, we put a lot of work into it too.
Into the video or the malware?
Bit of both. Anyway, is there anything else I can help you with?
Any progress on the investigation?
Oh, yeah, you gave me the ritual, right? I was actually talking with that guy before. He's one of the people I've sent the information to. Uh, apparently, there are differences between the two circles. Like, it seems to have been deliberately tampered with.
Okay, do we have any information about the people that had access to the circle?
Well, not really. It wasn't. They weren't on the job. The one from Ark wasn't on a job from us. During the circle was just a side activity. So I don't really have any record for that. And the rest is all in the hands of CMP for their investigation. I don't really know who else had access to the circle at the time.
No problem. We'll keep looking.
Yeah. Did you get any more information? Did you get did you get ahead on your investigation as well?
Oh, well, we now have a bit more of an ritualist expert in our group.
Oh, well, yes. I can see that.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, I'd be more talkative, but I'm watching an educational video.
Oh, yeah, no worries. Well, if you need anything, do tell me. But, yeah, she looks behind the guys and I might have some more customers, though.
Very well, we'll have a look at the job listings.
Okay.
It's, as always, nice to speak with you.
Oh, it's a pleasure speaking to you too.
Magpie is gonna ping Moose or
Howard.
Howard, not Harold. Howard. Harold. Yes, Magpie is gonna ping Harold.
Howard.
Say.
Howard was right.
By the way,
The lemur.
The lemur. By the way, if it helps, I still have a shard of those crystals that the thing has created.
Well, if I had any way of accessing my ritual abilities, I'd definitely be able to look into that.
Nice.
But hold on to it anyway, because it could be useful.
Understood.
Now, if you don't mind, I've got to get back to this educational video. The snake woman was just about to demonstrate how to get out of a flaming dress.
What? Snake Woman? They updated it since I watched it? What the hell?
I hate you. Don't abuse my other characters.
It was your idea.
I know. You're allowed to abuse them, Liam isn't.
But yeah, well...
Alright. She's not wearing a flaming dress.
Anymore,
yeah.
Well, you go toward... you open the job listings and you can see that there are a number of possible activities
Oh.
that have been updated considering the entrance of a new team member.
So, such as?
Such as things that I need to prepare for next time.
Yay!
Because, well, we went on through the registration quite quickly. Yeah.
What can I say? I'm efficient.
Yes. Almost like a machine.
Watch it, God. I've trespassed against you before, I will do it again.
But yeah, well, I'm gonna give you details on possible jobs next time. I will say.
Wait, are we ending it?
Unless you want to do anything. Oh, by the way, Magpie,
Yes.
back to you. You look at the materials that you recovered and give me an analysis check, please.
Oh boy, my specialty.
I will say engineering, biomechanics works as well.
Biomechanics? Okay,
Biomechanics.
that could work. Biomech. It's intelligence as well, but I have a +4 in it. 18.
Okay. Well, you can definitely use this stuff for your projects. Like,
Nice.
it's in good condition. It's pretty well done. It's pretty new. Like, well, of course it has its years, considering that you found out that the
Yeah.
store was closed 4 years ago. But at the same time, what's weird is this seems to be mil-spec stuff.
What's that?
Military specification.
Ah, okay. Ooh.
And you know that usually these sort of shops don't really get this sort of stuff easily.
Huh. She might have had some connections. Nice.
Looks like it. I mean, getting to get this sort of stuff. You're looking at really either high or dangerous connections.
Or both.
Or both.
Nice. That will explain her just disappearing out of nowhere. I will have to look more into this. This is getting exciting.
Then I believe I have some documents to non-suspiciously redact.
Redact.
Very
Just-
suspiciously.
Just black out the
casual
whole
data
thing.
expungement.
Don't I, John? So,
That what?
don't I have some documents I need to non-suspiciously redact?
Yes.
Oh, yes, you do.
I just looked that up. So.
Oh, yeah.
one of those. So it was. See if you can not suspiciously redact the name, like, or like, the identifying features for like, just the name, without it becoming unreadable. Awesome. If not, just let me know, because I kind of need to give these to someone, and I don't want to get it traced back.
Okay. What do I roll for that, Jerry?
I would say you need to roll me a coding and then a deceive.
Okay.
I can help with coding.
Can you be distracted from your project for that long?
Then again, yeah. No, I don't. I think Magpie would just get distracted by the project while trying to help you.
Yeah, at least you're honest. Okay, so coding.
Yeah, that will do it. A bit shifty, but I will do it.
Bit of a bumpy start, but then I get into it. And then deceive. Can anybody help me with this, please?
My social skills are equal to potatoes, so
Oh, does someone say something about social skills?
How
Yes.
deceiving are you, Harold?
Oh, I can talk my way around certain bureaucratic forms.
And out of bag apparently.
I managed to talk my way out of. Yeah, actually, yes, yes. Well done. Sorry, it took me a while to realise what you just said.
Cheria, will you allow him to make the second roll?
I
If I
will.
rope him into this.
Then again,
Well, we can interface quite nicely,
you can, but
Yes. which is what the kids call it these days.
John,
Dirty lemur.
Yes.
would anyone, Nana, would you run these by John?
No, because I redacted it first and now I need rephrasing.
Okay, alright. Well, yes, I will allow it.
I have a very poorly phrased file that needs to become legible again.
Mm.
And I feel like you're more capable of that than I am.
I know my way around books and waffling for pages and pages without saying anything important. Yes.
Ah,
If you would be so
academia.
kind.
Hmm?
If you would be so kind.
All right. So deception.
Yes,
Yeah.
deceive.
Any bonuses or negatives?
I will say not really. It's bureaucratic stuff, you know that enough. Just roll it. It's legible. That it is. It's possible, I will say. Perhaps not perfect, but possible.
That's what I can do on the fly. Like, if you want anything more, I'm gonna actually have to sit down and figure out what I'm trying not to explain.
I'm gonna send it back to John. I think this will do for now. Thank you.
Skell,
Hmm.
without the names, but you just looked into the dealings for a sabotage mission to a Daybreak facility.
Well, all right then. Does that mean anything to me?
Well, not really. Just saying you have information.
All right. I'll take a note to it. I'm a robot now. I can screen cap.
You can.
Oh,
Are you gonna blackmail?
Your name isn't in it. He doesn't know it relates to you.
Oh.
But
I-
someone's getting blackmailed.
Well, there's a
Are you
sentence
gonna
somewhere.
try to blackmail a robot? For
Well, no,
sabotage?
not a robot, but there's one name that is recognizable in the whole document. Actually, pretty prominent as well.
Hmm.
Someone that goes
Honey.
by someone that goes by the name of Honey.
Hmm. Yeah, no. Ultimately, this means nothing to me, but it might mean something to me later. So I'm going to take note of it.
John is gonna contact Blair Goodman.
Yes. Yes, I have dirtied that paper like a shitty bitty marmalade.
All right. Yes.
I contacted Blair Goodman.
Oh. Oh, right away. I like that. Okay. Yeah.
It took me a little bit to dig, but I found a connection for Honey to the Daybreak facility.
Oh, do you now?
Yeah, and John is going to make sure he sends the redacted file.
You can see the file transfer going forward and being received. Give me just a second. Yeah. After a moment, you hear, well, screw me then. Where do you find this stuff?
I have a few connections.
Right. I mean, at least we have some proof about that explosion. That's good.
I'm just gonna need to connect Honey to Red October. You'll be set.
If you can manage that, yeah. At the very least, I got something to hold them in for. That would be great. I mean, it will be at least one small victory in this corrupted town.
Ah, revolution.
But I've, like I said, I have a few connections, so I know that if I have a few, then connections have everyone. At the end of the day, it's connected. I doubt. Stop it.
I mean, I'm not doubting the connections. I'm just not sure about how keen are the people connected to give away someone else. But if you can manage that, I mean,
I had to be keen on.
I owe you one.
There it is. So, had to be. Yeah, but finding that connection between me and Red October, it's gonna be a bit more time.
We're not in a rush. The case is not gonna go cold for at least a year or so, I reckon. Especially with new informations like this.
What, if he had kept his muse, would the muse signature still be the same?
It depends. You know that you can change the muse signature and you can do some tampering with it. You can't really hack into it, but if you give access, there's ways to change that. Like you probably would have done the same. It's one of the identifiers of people, after all.
Yeah, so there are people, but wouldn't it be like unless you got an entirely new muse, which is what John did, there would be something in there like a serial code or like an IP address in there that would say this is the same person,
Well,
even though they've gone through.
what you know is a lot of people tend to be very attached to their muse. The personal assistant becomes almost like a friend or a confidant. So it's not sure that someone would completely get themselves rid of an old personality for a new one.
So it's a possibility.
It's a possibility.
If I can either Honey's or Red October like signature for that muse, I could connect them.
If you had info about what Muse personality was using back then and how it reflects now, you might.
Yeah, I dug myself a hole, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Nice.
So John's gonna send gonna ask Goodman, do you have a profile on Honey?
I'll have to look into that. We're talking archives here. But I'll look into that. I'll tell you some. Give me a couple days. I can probably tell you something about it by then.
I just need to know if I have any based off of. See if there's any similarities.
As I said, can't tell you for sure right now. I'll need some time. Still, I don't like the way you think. I have to say, like you either have very sharp axe to grind, which I mean, understandable considering I sent you to the hospital, or you have a good sense of duty. I don't know which one I want to believe it's.
Yeah, it's a little bit of both.
I'll choose to believe that.
If it helps you sleep at night.
Well, I mean,
I look forward to hearing from you in the future.
yeah, I hope to hear from you in the future too. Anyways, anything else I can help you with?
Not that I can think of. But if something comes up, I'll definitely, you know.
Alright.
Nano is gonna go home, check up with her charge, and then dock.
Okay, I mean, you're gonna, I mean...
Taking the risk of bringing the lemur with her.
Oh boy.
Oh
Oh
dear.
boy.
Oh.
Linkus, you're gonna like this.
Mm.
I just thought a thought. You already know the muse paints on Nano.
Do you prefer gold or pink sparkles?
Do you have a place to stay for the night, Howard?
No.
Would you like one?
Well, as long as you don't have one of those horrible sort of guacamole green bathrooms, I'm sure I'll be I'm sure I'll manage. Thank you very much. You know the ones I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Do you know?
That's what I'm talking about.
Do you know how to dock, or do you need another explanation for that?
Oh wow, I don't think I've talked with anyone since 2020, but I mean I'll try.
If a
Wow.
robot could give us icy glare, we'd be receiving one right now.
Amazing.
My charge is going to love you.
Hooray!
Just so you're aware, don't get too attached to your appearance. She's a bit of an artist.
Oh, no.
And I'm gonna motion to the graffiti that is covering me.
Mm.
And then I am just gonna pick him up, set him on my shoulder, and walk home.
Alright.
Oh god, you. I'm
I
not your
am-
personal chinchilla.
I'm 3 times your height. This is more efficient use of energy.
Mm.
You're welcome to run after me if you prefer. I'm not restraining you. You can jump off at any time.
I'm not sure I could land gracefully enough.
And then she's gonna introduce them. I'm not gonna do this on stream because my charge will remain a mystery.
Okay. Alright.
And I am gonna explain to the lemur how to dock, and then that's it for Nano for today.
Alright. Give me a second, because I need to do this.
Because player is getting tired. Why?
Yeah, I think quite a few of us are starting to like slowly
Yeah, no,
wind down a bit.
we're wrapping up.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say...
Somebody will be very, very happy when I get home.
Well, yes, no, very happy, but
Somebody will be very pretty in the morning.
yeah, that.
That's for tomorrow's episode.
Yeah, well, we have an
Next
episode
week.
tomorrow.
Okay. Is this a child or something, or someone more like? Am I
You
allowed
used to be a child.
Am I
You-
allowed
you
to
will
use the
be
word
told of
titillating?
stream.
Sorry, what?
You will be informed of stream of what you will find.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
that's not titillating at all. That's the opposite. That's worrying.
yeah, you have quite your share of warming situations today, didn't you?
Okay.
Anyways,
Goodbye, everyone.
Nervous laughter.
with that, I will say that we can conclude for tonight. Thank you all for coming. As always, let me remind you, please, if you enjoyed our stream tonight, follow us on Twitch. Spread the word. This is an amazing system that we're running. Well, I think you can tell people are having fun with it. You are, right?
Yes, a
Yes.
lot of fun.
Happiness is mandatory, GM.
I know. Well, happiness is obligatory. We don't want to incur in legal troubles, considering the field we're in. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to check our lovely Kara Fox for the art that they did, she like they're doing the cast, and aside from Link is at the moment, but the Lemur is arriving. Don't worry.
The lemur is arriving.
I'm what? Is this another weird euphemism for ejaculation? Because I've never understood.
No. Yeah, that's my Twitter and Instagram. On Twitter, I usually just repost, retweet stuff and shitpost, to be honest.
Yeah, that's
But
always,
it's there.
that's always good entertainment value. Oh, thanks to Andrea for a follow. Now, if you want to keep up with news on the development of Cerulean Springs TTRPG, please follow the Spritter Studios Twitter that you can find on the find there. I'm gonna write it here. Give me just a moment. Alright. No, not this. You can find our Twitter profile here. You can find us on Facebook as well. Just search for Spritter Studios, and you will find the VODs for today's episode on Monday, both as a YouTube video split in 2 parts, and as a podcast available on Anchor FM or Spotify or many other platforms. You can find the links here. And I screwed up the command.
Yay.
It's podcast, isn't it?
I think it's podcast, yes. Yeah, it was podcast. You're right. And with that being said, thank you all for coming. And we'll see you all next Saturday.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. We're gonna raise Krat if we're streaming.
Wait, is it done? Have we got credits?
Give me a second.
Organization.
Everything as it's supposed.